Good morning, everybody. It's 6 a.m. It's time for some yoga. It is day 24 of our 30-day yoga challenge. Let's get started. Come to the top of the mat. Let's find our feet. Open up those toes. And settle in. Hands overhead, reaching tall. Oh, nice big stretch up. And if you like, come up on the toes. Up on the toes. Up on the toes. Up on the toes. Ooh. Arms down, clasp the hands behind, and open up that chest. Bring the shoulder blades together in the back, and lean over, halfway bend, your hands clasped in the back, if that's accessible to you. And coming back up, release the hands, shake, shake, shake. Do a few little arm sways here. And hands overhead. Kick the hips out to the left. And kick the hips out to the right. Release to center and sit down in your chair. Ground down through your heels. Feel your weight in your heels. Pulling the heels together. Pull the insides of your legs together to stabilize. And coming up, all the way up, and forward fold, all the way down. Just begin checking in with those hamstrings and lower back this morning. And all the way up. Forward fold, halfway down. Hands to thighs. Straighten those legs. Release the tension in the kneecaps. Doing it already today. Whew. And all the way up. Keep the hips out to the left. The hips out to the right. Forward fold, all the way down, step back. To down dog. Hips high, shoulders and chest reaching for the floor. Bring that right leg up. Three-legged dog. Hold here. And slide into plank. And back into down dog. And release. Pedal it out, pedal it out. Left leg up and back. Slide it up to plank. And back to down dog. And release. Pedal it out, pedal it out. Whoosh. Bring that right knee in and across. Drop that left leg. Let's slide right back into pigeon. Whew. Find your edge. Begin to wake up the hips. Whew. Feel it in the front of the left hip as well. Stretching that left leg all the way back. Rotate those elbows. That's kind of fun. Rotate your forearms. And bring it down to sleeping pigeon if you like. Whew. I'm going to keep a little bit of movement in here this morning. Hips are a little cranky. Take a few more deep breaths here. And release, come back up onto the hands and simply roll to the right for deer pose. Take your right arm up and back, grabbing your left leg with your left hand for support. Release, bring that left foot up and back, nice quad stretch. Breathe deep into the belly. And release. Flip that left leg over and find your butterfly. Soles of the feet together. I'm just beginning here to open up the inner thighs, the knees, the hips. Bring your blocks in if you like. A little extra support here, just starting out this morning. Stretching forward through the legs. Pay attention to that lower back. See where that's at this morning. And release. Cross the ankles, come onto all fours. Cat-cow, of course. And tuck the toes under and pop it up into down dog. Walk it all the way forward. Standing up one vertebrae at a time. Hands overhead, reaching tall. Oh, up on the toes, up on the toes, up on the toes. Kick the hips out to the left. Kick the hips out to the right. Release, forward fold, all the way down. Reaching the hands out, step it back, down dog. Hips high, shoulders and chest reaching for the floor. The right leg up and back. And this time you can bend your knee, flip your dog if you like. And come back through center, keep that leg up, and come back into plank. Up to down, up, up to down dog. Release the foot, pedal it out, pedal it out. Take that left foot up and back. And flip it. Bring it through center, keep the leg up. Come into your plank. Down dog. Release the leg. Pedal it out, pedal it out. Whew. Come forward, let's bring that left leg across. And take the right leg all the way back, straight flat. Find your edge. And that nice stretch through the thigh, the front of the hip and on the right side. Keep a little movement in it here this morning. And drop it down all the way to your sleeping pigeon. Two more breaths here. Coming up onto the hands, release, and come down onto the back side in deer pose. It's a nice little transition. Whew. Left arm overhead, reaching, grab your right foot with your right hand. Nice little side bend here. And release. Bringing that right foot up in the back for a nice quad stretch on this side. And release. Rotate that knee. Bring the soles of the feet together, rear back and butterfly. Woo. Check in and see how much more flexible you feel now. Pressing down on the tops of those legs and pulling the body through. Keeping the spine nice and straight. And let's grab our blocks. Take a little minute here. Release the head, release that lower back. Breathe deeply into that lower back. And release. Bring it back up. Whoosh. Let's come to an easy seat. We're going to do a knee ankle stack. Stack your left ankle over your right knee, left knee, right ankle. This is also a way to stretch those hip flexors, the piriformis, all those little buggers in there. You're going to feel the best stretch in the top leg, so pay attention to that. We're just going to lean forward from the hips. If you round out, this is just cat-cow. You can do cat-cow right here too. But you're really going to get the stretch if you lean from the hips forward. You just take it in small increments and do a few pulses. Feel the inner part of your hip, that rotation around the socket. Feel that start to release as you lean forward, straight from the hip. You can walk your hands out if you like. And stick with it a few more breaths. And release. Coming on up, let's unwind. Let's take a little minute here in the center and do a little wiggle jiggle. Loosen all that up. Let's stack our legs the other direction. Right ankle over left knee, left ankle under right knee. And begin situating yourself. Feel that hip on the right side. If your right leg is on top, you're going to feel that stretch in the right hip area now. Just take it nice and easy. Take a few little pulses here. You can do a few cleansing cat-cows. That cat-cow motion is so useful just to open up the chest anytime. If you're sitting for a long time, this is a great chair exercise as well. And begin leaning forward from the hip, feeling that stretch in the left and the right hip here. Making sure to keep the spine nice and straight. And we'll walk the hands out if you like, if you need a deeper stretch. Just feel that inner joint releasing the tension around the joint. And release. Unwind the legs. Shimmy shake for a second here. Soles of the feet together. Butterfly. Check in with your butterfly. Whoosh. Where's your butterfly today? Let's get the arches in here this time. Ooh, arches are kind of tender today. I was on my feet a lot yesterday. In ill-fitting shoes, so that makes sense. And release. Let's bring the legs back straight out. We're gonna point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. One more time. And we're gonna lean back into our boat. You can grab your strap if you like. Engaging the lower core, grabbing the thighs underneath if needed. You can also do this. Not quite there yet. Rolling back on the back. Just a little bit, find your balance point. And release, come to sit. Whew. Let's take it all the way down. Oh. Roll it side to side, get that nice lower back massage here. And drop the knees. Take the knees to the right and the left. Do each direction a few times. Just check in with that lower back flexibility and mobility this morning. And come to a comfortable position here. We're going to equalize our lower back, make sure we are connecting with the mat. Grind in with the heels, make sure you're pressing through the heels for support here. I'm going to turn those shoulders under, pop the hips up into our bridge. Engaging the glutes, bring the hands down or up under the hips to support, pressing through the heels to lift higher. Pressing through the elbows and the back of the arms for support. And release, release down very slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Woo. The left leg wide. Drop that right knee. Butterfly. Butterfly is one of my favorite positions. It's just really useful in opening up the entire lower body. Getting ready for the day. Getting ready for all of the mobility issues throughout the day. And it's an easy one to come back throughout the day. Just check in. And let's find our feet again here. Grind in with your heels, roll the shoulders under, and pop it up into your bridge. Take it even higher this time, pressing through the whole foot. Bring the hands down, or support yourself with them. Engage those glutes, lift higher and higher. Pressing through the elbows. And release, slowly coming down, one vertebrae at a time. Woo. Release the legs. Woo. Give it a little shimmy shake here. Let's bring that left knee up and over for a nice twist. Reaching left, gaze left. You can pull your strap. You can get your strap in on this too. Pull your leg up a little farther if you like. You can grab your thigh and pull it down toward the ground. And release to center. Equalize your back. Give it a little roll side to side. Drop that left knee. Bring the right knee over and across. Right arm out, gaze right. Straighten that bottom leg. Grab the thigh on the right for deeper twist. And release. Ooh, rock it onto the back. Knees side to side. Take the legs long. Ooh, arms overhead, reaching tall. Point the toes, stretch, stretch, stretch. Engage the glutes. And let it all go. Ooh. Get all the tension out of your body. Put your hands wherever they work. On your belly, on your chest, down by on the floor. Palms down, palms up. Let your feet fall apart. And we're just gonna take about 15 breaths here in silence. Close your eyes. Think of everything and nothing all at the same time. Make sure your back is completely pressed against the back of the floor. Deep breaths. And begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, bringing your consciousness back to your body. Let's take a little bend to the knee. Bring the knees over to one side. Move up slowly. Into a nice easy seat. Whew. Shoulder roll forward and back. And open your eyes. Thank you for joining me for day 24 of our 30-day yoga challenge. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you again tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Have a great day, everybody.